Hi there, I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my overview weekly report for the week of August the 1st. Okay, so this is a very interesting week. There's a lot happening this week. First of all, we've got two planets moving this week from into another sign. So Mars is going to move into Sagittarius, back into Sagittarius actually, because it was in Sagittarius. It did its run through Scorpio, put retrograde and back into Scorpio, and now it's back into Sagittarius. So it's freedom loving. It's in a fire sign, so it's all great. Now Venus is going to move too. Venus is going to move from the beautiful, light, airy, positive Leo into a more serious, intellectual Virgo. So with this move, with this move into Virgo, it's going to just focus our attention more on ourselves, So what can we do to better ourselves? It's like self-development, and self-development is it's a lifetime journey, and we never ever stop learning. And so I think Venus in Mercury does help us to do that. Now, the week starts off with two trines. We've got a trine between the Sun and Saturn, and another trine between Mercury and Uranus. So, Sun and Saturn, sometimes this can be a little bit of a power thing going on here, but it's a trine. I like to think that it helps us put our thoughts and ideals into reality, and get them more grounded, and look at what we're setting up with solid foundations and for the future. And the Venus with Uranus, well, that this is happening while Venus is still in Leo. So I like this a lot. I mean, for love, it can be something can come out of the blue and be quite electric. For money, the same thing. Let's not forget that Uranus is the sign of originality and creativity, and things that happen under Uranus vibration can sort of be unexpected, okay? And that can be quite nice. It can totally mess up your week and your schedule and your day planner, but if you can just let go of that and live and enjoy the moment, then something quite beautiful can happen. And then later on in the week, over the weekend, is the more confrontational, confronting aspects. We've got two squares, one between Mercury and Saturn, one between Venus and Mars, and an opposition between Mercury and Neptune. So there's a lot of different planets, a lot of different energies going on this week. So it's like, make hay while the sun shines. So, when things are great, just enjoy them, don't question. Look at the glass half full, not half empty. And over the weekend, when things can be a little more challenging with discussions, also you want to get clarity. Don't go with hearsay. Don't, if you don't sort of think, well, yeah, I think that's right. That's probably not going to be good enough. That could land you in trouble. So get the facts. Be aware that there's a somewhat sudden sort of element happening. Venus square Mars. Venus is going to be in Virgo by then. Mars will be in Sagittarius. So there's like a conflict going on there. Mars in Sagittarius wants to go ahead and be motivated, and it's more freedom loving and not want to be tied down with red tape or responsibility. And the Venus in Virgo is more about responsibility, more about building relationships for the future, more about commitment, and more about, what's good for ourselves as well as others. So there's like a conflict going on there. But with all conflicts, if you can sort of meet in the middle, have a little bit of freedom, have a little bit of commitment, then really you've got the best of both worlds. I mean, it's not always as easy as that, but that's the aim, I think, with conflict. And, whenever there's any type of conflict, it's always an opportunity for us to learn more about, firstly, ourselves, and secondly, about others. And that's a good thing. Okay, so there is a new moon as well this week. So it's earlier in the week on the 2nd. So, right at the start of the week, things are really sort of going ahead. There's opportunities. You're going to have to be proactive about them. Don't wait for someone else to come and hand it to you. See an opportunity, be advantageous about it. The new moon, which is in Leo, so it's a fabulous energy. Venus is still there in Leo, and so we've got the Sun, Moon, and Venus. So it's a great sort of energy to really just be happy and give. It's very like a generous giving energy, and when you're in that frame of mind, it's like, don't forget the rule about like attracts like. So when you're sort of up and abundant and positive, then that's often what you get back. So and then over the weekend there's a chance to, let's say, for self-growth. Okay. All right, so love and luck to you. I'll go ahead and do the individual reports now. Bye for now.